says it's live. Now I gotta wait. What we gotta do here is we gotta wait for YouTube and for the other stuff to say it's live. I got 4 out of 5 streams live. I need 1 more live. Which one is not live? It says YouTube is not live. Why not? There we go. Now it says we got them all. All right, let's play this.
Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know.
It's gonna be weird. People are like, why is Drunk Uncle here already?
We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and Drunk Uncle.
Like, why is Drunk Uncle here already?
Let's roll. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side.
What's up, Hope? Hope was waiting on us. She's like, Eddie, you're fucking late.
If you agree or disagree,
Oh shit, we're really late.
Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and Drunk Uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 miles for the trolls.
Let's roll. You know, how long have we had this song? I still love listening to it. I just love the beat. Mr. Nice Guy really kicked us down with a good song.
Definitely very catchy.
Yeah. Well, not just at the beat though. Like these headphones have a lot of bass, and I mean it's like really bumping. What's up, Diggle Work? We got Beer Guy in the house. You were thinking that Hope's like all pissed off. She's like, these motherfuckers are late. Why is Eddie late? What's up, PB? Paul Briegel? Manuel? Hey, hope all is good. You showed Oreo's love tat to the local clamps. He's gonna have a hard time getting a drink. The local clamps. Are you a clamper? Are you a clamper? Is that what you're talking about? We got Digga in the house, Sharon. Jagel works over there and she loves Twitch. Oh, we forgot to do the one in the chamber. You know, I didn't even get a chance to watch him today, Drunk Uncle. I am so fucking tired.
I still haven't watched it all the way through.
Is there anything good going on?
Huh?
Is there anything good on his show today?
They show in the very beginning, they show a little bit of his comedy, but you've probably already heard that since you went and seen him. But I think the main focus was Kansas. Kansas is still going to allow abortion up to 22 weeks. And
Satisfactory.
Or let's see what his other timestamps are. I like that he's got timestamps in there now.
Yeah. I noticed. You know, no, I don't like that. And hold on one second. Manuel is dude. I didn't know you were a clamp. Is he a clamper too? I didn't think he was a clamper. I doubt he's a clamper. Anyways, yeah, you know what? So the timestamps. Yesterday, I was watching on my phone because I was doing work outside, and then I came inside and it started from the very beginning again, right? On the Crowder Show on YouTube. So I tried to fast forward to get to where I was, and it wouldn't let me fast forward. I was like, come on, motherfucker. I was pissed.
Through what platform? Or
YouTube.
Not platform. Device.
On my iMac. Maybe it was because they were still live, you know, and I was trying to find the spot where I was at. I don't know. Who knows?
Oh.
That may be a possibility. So what I had to do is in order to fast forward on an iMac or on a computer, you got to hold down the L button, and I had to sit there and like slowly watch it go through until I got to the point where I was at.
Oh, I just hit the right button, like on the bottom.
Oh.
Well, you have a different looking keyboard, but on the laptop, just the right button. You know, you have up, down, left, right.
Oh yeah, you could do that too. The only reason I hit L, JKL, so when you're a film editor, like J is rewind, K is stop or play, and L is fast forward. So, like when you're a video editor, you used to hitting JKL. That's just our code words or whatever.
Yeah, I'm start and stop is space bar, and backwards is left, and forwards is right.
What's up, Curtis? Wait a minute. Hope says Manuel has a business going, and that you and I would be interested in guessing. Interesting. I wonder what his business is. You got to give us some hints, though. Oh, so
weed.
Maybe. So get this, drunk uncle. So we're doing the Alex Jones trial. Richard Hertz, you know Richard Hertz. He comes in and he's like, Eddie, you have to watch the hearing on both gain of function, right? And so I'm like, all right, we'll check it out. He's like, yeah, you're really gonna like it. And I'm thinking, okay, you know, they're gonna yell at Fauci or something like that. So we go to the video after the Alex Jones trial, and we started from the beginning, and they're facing the camera on Rand Paul, but like right next to him, there is a young lady, and her dress is maybe like that far from her. Like, I mean, her legs are crossed, but I mean, the camera's just going. I'm like, oh my gosh, no wonder Richard Hertz sent us over here. So and what's funny though about it is, the camera finally moved away from her, and then it went to another camera angle, right? Then when it came back to that camera angle, it was right down her legs again. So like, I guess the camera operator was like, oh, I'm not live, so I can look down her, you know what I mean? And then it like automatically went back to her, and all of a sudden the camera's like, oh, I better for sure, you know, like a guy getting caught looking down somebody's dress, or you know what I mean? Oh my goodness!
I thought maybe they changed the camera angle and somebody like went up and whispered like, "Hey, you're about to show your vagina if you ain't careful."
Oh yeah, she was pretty close. She was definitely pretty close. I was surprised. So you're here early today. Did you go to your new gym?
Yeah.
Oh
my.
Is it good or bad?
Well, I mean both. Everybody was, you know, I was telling you I need to roll with people that are heavier than me or closer to my weight. I got what I asked for, and there was a white belt in there.
There was not, or there was?
No, it was size like a 12-year-old or something, and like a girl. So I rolled with a blue belt, 2 purple belts, and a black belt.
Really?
Yeah.
So
one of the purple belts had on a white belt, and I went to roll with him, and as soon as I grabbed him and went to go move, I was like, "This is no white belt. Can't be a white belt." And I talked to him, and he said that he hasn't. This was his first day. He's in his 50s. He's like 52. It was his first day back, and he hadn't done any jiu-jitsu in like 5 years.
Yeah.
I did get a triangle choke on him. I don't know how I got it. I don't know why he took his arm out, but I ended up with a triangle choke. But I mean, one guy grew up like boxing, and like, I mean, very, very talented people.
So do you like this new gym? Like, are you possibly going to switch so you don't have to drive so far?
No, I want to stay loyal to my coach, and this gym seemed to be more focused on like combat jiu-jitsu, like what to use in real life situations. Whereas at my gym, it's more about technique and flowing and, you know, for competitions.
I got you.
So if class ever gets canceled or my gym goes out of business, then yeah, I'll go there for sure. But I like staying loyal, you know?
Nice. All right. So, I just put it on the screen for you guys. Just, you know, drunk uncle, tell me when it shows up, because then I know we can talk about it, because then you can see it. Like, okay. I'm watching this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's something wrong with this picture. And all of a sudden, everybody was like, yeah, they're about to show her, you know what?
Her hoo-ha.
Pretty close. I gotta admit. You should be seeing it some people, and like it was hidden behind my chat, and people were like, Eddie, you need to
yeah, it's up on the screen.
Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I saw that right away, and I was like, uh-oh. And then let's see, they come back, and you'll notice that they moved it. Now all of a sudden when they come back, Rand Paul's at a different angle. So somebody must have figured it out, right? But then the next time they come back to Rand Paul, I think it's the next time, it's like right on her again like that. So it makes me think that somebody was looking at her, and it and then they had to move it again. I don't know. Oh yeah. Do your Fauci impression, drunk uncle. You're always good at that.
17 boosters. You gotta have the Fauci ouchies. Excuse me, I've got to go to a bathhouse meeting in Germany.
All right, so now watch this. Yes, I remember, Hope. So it's gonna come back right now, and you'll watch. It's back over at that one angle, and then it's slowly gonna pan back over to see, like, you'll see it right now. It like slowly pans back to where her crotch is out of the picture. Yes, Hope, that dress is really, really small. I do not think you should wear a dress like that to something like this. Where the heck am I? Here we go.
You can tell the camera guy's still like
looking at it
because Rand Paul's still not centered. You know, he should be centered.
Oh yeah, he still wants to get a little bit of that leg shot in there at least. You know. Yeah. Sounds like great. Now my web
viral moment. Rand Paul can be off skew just for a little bit. I think I'm about to have a viral moment.
Yeah. Hey, so question for you. Do you know anything about the Alex Jones lawsuit that's going on right now?
I know it's about Sandy Hook.
Yeah.
And why did it take, like, he's admitted he was wrong about Sandy Hook like 4 or 5 years ago or something.
Well, this is a defamation lawsuit. It's a civil lawsuit. Yeah. But
I understand why'd they wait so long.
Courts are packed. You know, there's no time to go to court. So anyways, we were watching it, and like, I'm like, man, this judge really doesn't like Alex Jones. And then the lawyer from the other side goes to play a video, and like, it's an Alex Jones video where he's totally saying this. It was like from yesterday. And he is like, you know, he didn't say fuck this judge, but he like put up a picture of the judge and then set her on fire or something like that. Like he was going off on the judge. And the judge just was not having him today. I was like, no wonder the judge fucking was going crazy on. Oh, yeah, that's right. I totally forgot, guys. I texted him at like 7 o'clock this morning. It is Willow and Trade for Trump's 30th anniversary tonight. What the fuck are you doing here? You guys should be out getting a steak dinner, you know, getting a little wine, doing a little lovey-dovey type stuff, you know? Right? You know. It's all good. Anyways, congratulations. Oh, wait a minute. I have some old buttons on here. Let me see. I don't even know which one does what now. No, that's definitely the wrong one. There we go. Dude, you know, since they sent me a new board, I don't have my old songs on there anymore. So now I got to go re-edit them and re-download them and put them back on the machine. You know, our strange animal. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. And Donald Trump, don't trust China. China is asshole. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. When I saw this vitamin T, I'm watching you now. It looks like, you know, because it's all in bold letters. I was like, great. We got another one of those, you know, go look at my nasty pictures or whatever. But I'm sorry. I was just about to block you and you just said hello there. So sorry. Sorry. Anyway.
Jump to conclusions.
Yeah. Dude, I am tired. Oh, wait a minute. Please react to Jeff Stinko declaring his love for brats. Okay, I don't get that now. Oh, they're just trying, never mind, they are just trying somebody to get us to go to their channel. Oh, well. Anyways. I am freaking tired. Uh-oh, Mike Jones is up in here. I was up till 4:30 in the morning on the phone. Don't you hate that? You know, somebody calls you at like 1:30 in the morning and then you talk till 4:30 and then you got to get up at like 8. I'm tired. So today's going to be a shorter show maybe. I don't know. We are going to have a discussion. There's not that a lot of news today, guys. We are going to you know what, stock up, you know, we don't want to go to your channel, Vitamin. See you later. You know, this is not a place for you to come get people to go to your channel. This is a place for people to watch our channel.
I'm kind of glad it's a short show. Not only am I tired, but I got to open up the shop tomorrow.
Uh-oh, Drunks open up the shop tomorrow.
Yeah.
Drunks.
Everybody say a little prayer for Andy. He hurt his back pretty bad. He came in today and was like on a crutch and like, I was like, what the hell did you do? And he's just like, it just gradually got worse over a couple of days.
You know what? I'm sorry. I'm blocking this person. Or put this person in a timeout.
Oh, okay. I was just going to go ahead and do it.
Were you?
I thought you'd already.
No, I haven't done it yet. Go ahead and do that. You know what? I don't go on other people's chat and do that. Although last night, I did get somebody made me a mod on their channel that they never let people be mods on, just so I could put a link in their channel. So I felt a little nice. We sold some shirts last night too. We sold some shirts.
Thanks, Mike Jones.
Mike Jones. I'm gonna have that song in my head all day long. All right, here we go. So if you guys didn't hear, so an Indiana GOP Congresswoman, Jackie Walorski, killed in a car crash. She represented Indiana's 2nd Congressional District. The Republican Indiana Representative Jackie Walorski died Wednesday at the age of 58. She represented Indiana's 2nd Congressional District, was killed in a car crash Wednesday afternoon in Elkhart County, Indiana. On August 3rd, 2022, at approximately 12:32 p.m., the county sheriff's office responded to a 2-vehicle crash on State Route number 19, south of State Route 119. The Elkhart County Sheriff's Office told Fox News in a statement that a northbound passenger car traveling left of center and collided head-on with the southbound sports utility vehicle. All 3 occupants in the southbound vehicle died as a result of their injuries. Jackie Walorski, Elkhart, Indiana, Zachary Potts, and Mishaka, Indiana, Emma Thompson. Washington, D., the sole occupant of the northbound vehicle, Edith Schoenmaker, 56, was pronounced deceased at the scene. So that's a tragic moment. I'm sorry for everybody over there in Indiana, any of her family members. We hate seeing stuff like this. I honestly didn't even really recognize the name as a congresswoman. So I don't know what all she did, you know. Her husband wasn't there. Can you imagine that? Could you imagine getting that phone call, drunk uncle, that your wife was killed in a crash? Let's see if it says anything about. I saw the age of the other person. What did they say? The other person was 56. So it's possible maybe a stroke. It's possible maybe maybe something medical happened to her. I mean, there's possible of alcohol and drugs, but I don't know. We don't know. I'm trying to look and see. It doesn't say. Normally they'll say there's a suspicion, right? So there's no suspicion. So probably she had like a heart attack, maybe a stroke. Who the heck knows? I've actually had that happen to me. Not to me. Well, I don't say me personally, but one day I woke up and my truck and my trailer were completely moved and pushed into my car. Right? So somebody ran into my truck. Oh shit, hold on, Donnie's stuck. Oh, he's gonna take off with me. Damn it, Donnie, sorry. Anyway, so somebody ran into the back of my truck, or my trailer, which ran it into my truck, pushed my truck up into my Chevy Volt, which was in the driveway, and what happened is the guy had a stroke and a seizure. And he was in a company work truck, so it was a big heavy-duty truck. Destroyed my Silverado, destroyed my trailer, and messed up my Chevy Volt pretty bad. So it's not fun. It's not fun. So everybody say, keep those people in their heart, in their, thoughts and prayers. Let's see what's next on the news. You saw a guy in a suit.
Andy keeps asking, pretty excited to want to do more shows.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll figure something out. We'll figure out a day. When his back is better now, I guess. What's up, PA Patriot? Yeah. You don't trust Hannity anymore? You know, it's weird. It's so hard to find good news with agencies anymore, guys. It really is. I understand. From what I understand, Fox is like trying not to show Trump anymore. Is that true? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do, guys.
Well, you know, it's all about, you know, the views and making money. You know, MSNBC talks about nothing but Trump. So I kind of, you know, have gotten the story. I don't watch Fox. Like, I don't trust any mainstream media at all.
Yeah.
Not Fox, not OAN, not CBS, not CNN.
You don't even trust OAN? Really?
Well, I don't really know enough about them. But like, if they have like large sponsors, or if they're on television, they have to follow like a format. I just tend not to trust them, because sometimes, you know, you need more than 2 minutes to cover a story.
Yeah.
So you're not getting information, and then, you know, you got your biases and everything else. So, you know, I like things like, you know, what we do here, you know, Crowder, you know, Tim Pool, because we don't have to follow anybody's rules, basically.
Yeah. Well, and then when you first mentioned that, I'm thinking like, you know, smaller guy like me even, right? So I do not have the how do I say this? I do not have the resources and people here that can go and fact check every freaking story, right? And so I don't have the possibility to do that. So that's why I use like some of the larger companies' news, because I know that it's been fact checked. But like people like Steven Crowder, I'm sure he does do his fact checking, because he's got a staff that can do his fact checking. You know,
he has to. That he always says, you know, the sources are available on louderwithcrowder.com, because Landau done a interview with somebody. He went on somebody's show. It wasn't Tim Pool. This was a different show. And he was like, you know, at my old show, we could kind of just like, you know, riff and talk about we talk about just like awful things.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, now I'm over with Crowder. He's like, we have to watch everything we say, and everything that we say has to be able to. He is like, YouTube hates him so much that he has to have, you know, sources and, you know, for everything.
Yeah.
And that's why when Crowder will say something a little bit like off color, he always says figuratively, like he literally has to say that, because they're looking for any reason to just.
Sure. And now Mike Jones just said, what do you call it? Support Joe Biggs, right? So me and Dan text all the time, right? Which is his lawyer. And I said, hey, hope all is well. We've been slowly raising some funds. He said, you gave twice, Eddie. Wow, much appreciated. And I was like, yeah, I donated a little from my show last week. And then he said, we are both very grateful, I told Joe. So Joe Biggs knows that supporters of the EddieBlockFilms show is donating to him. And and see it right here, his lawyer said, hey, Joe's very grateful. So everybody here just know that Joe Biggs knows that you guys are helping donate to help pay for his legal funds. And he is very appreciative of it, and he thanks everybody. So there you go, guys.
Ooh.
Do you have any advice for someone who is quadruple vaccinated? Do they do quadruple vaccinations?
Is that 4?
Yeah. I thought there was only 3 boosters. Oh, I guess there's the 1 and the 3 boosters. Okay.
Get the double shot and like the 2 boosters.
Well, I hate to say it. We are not medical people, and we cannot give you any advice because we're not allowed to talk about that on YouTube, because we are not medical professionals. So sorry. I don't know if you're I don't know if you. I don't know. I don't know. I can't answer that question.
Really don't even know what advice they're
would be
looking for.
Well, now I'm not saying you are, but it could be somebody trying to get us to say the wrong thing too. You know what I mean?
Could be.
Just weird how some, but it's all right. We have a lot of new subscribers lately after the whole incident on Saturday.
Well, I will say, there's a lot of people around me that got COVID right now. And I didn't know until today that my grandmother has COVID.
Wow.
And my mom has COVID too. Chappie has COVID. Coach has COVID. His wife has. Everybody's got COVID.
Yeah.
Everybody's got COVID. And Mom was like, I don't think I told you that, Mama had it. And I was like, no, I had no idea. And which is scary to me because my grandmother is 92 years old.
Mm-hmm.
But Mom did say that she got the extra booster. Her symptoms were far less than my mother's. So, I'm never really against, people, to whether to get the vaccine or not to get the vaccine. Like, I wanted my grandmother to get it,
Yeah.
When you're that old, I thought it was, a good idea. I had no problem with immunocompromised people or old people or obese people.
Thank you, Mike Jones.
But
yeah, well, so if you're one, let's just put it this way, guys. You don't want to ask me. I decided not to get the vaccine. What the heck is this going on here? Why did my thing just restart?
I don't know.
That's weird. We're still live. We're still live. Okay. So, yes, I did not get the vaccine. So, I'm not the person to ask. Drunk Uncle did not get the vaccine, so he's not the person to ask. And we're not medical people, so we cannot give medical advice. Now, who was it? I'm sorry, Drunk was talking, and I didn't want to interrupt him. Somebody asked, who is Joe Biggs? So, I'm going to read you his page once again, because Joe Biggs is a political prisoner. He has been in jail for over 14 months. And all he did was he walked into the Capitol building on the day, on January 6th. He didn't deface anything. He didn't break anything. He didn't hit anybody. He just went in there and walked around. And now he is still in jail 14 months later. So, it says, supporters of Joe R. Biggs, staff sergeant from the Army, have announced the establishment of a legal defense trust to assist Joe, his legal defense team against the United States Department of Justice for its wrongful accusation of Joe's alleged involvement in a conspiracy against the United States government. Heidi. The federal government has made its full power and taxpayer resources base available for prosecution against Joe, who remains in federal custody and whose family has now been threatened with suspension of his military benefits. We had his lawyer on, a week and a half ago? And he explained to us that, look, Joe has he has a young daughter. And he is the sole supporter of this young daughter. And now they're going to take away his military benefits. And it gets worse. You'll find out as I read along. Unlike federal prosecution, Joe's legal defense team, led by Dan Hull of Hull McGuire, faces the nearly impossible challenge of sourcing funding for the always rising costs for basic trial prep, expert testimony, travel, and other expenses. That's a lot of work. In order to level the playing field, that Joe afforded the best, most complete, and competent legal defense people, Joe supporters are requesting that anyone who wishes to aid the Purple Heart veteran, yes, you heard that right, Purple Heart veterans, legal defense funds can make a donation here, and all of the money goes directly to his legal defund and nothing else. Every 5 minutes, you're going to see the little link pop up. I'm putting it again right here. And if you want to go donate money, go ahead. Please do. Joe is a really good guy. His lawyer is awesome. And there you go. Now you know a little bit about Joe Biggs. If you guys want to know what he looks like, I had a picture of me and him up earlier. But here we'll go to images. This is Joe Biggs. I'm trying to see if there's a picture of me and him on here. There's a whole bunch of. Normally they have pictures of me and him. Not today. Not today.
Not today.
Like normally when I look them up, there's at least a couple pictures of me and him. But not today. But so he's also still in jail with Rufio, Panaman. Rufio, you guys know Rufio. And is it Gregory Real? I believe it's Real. And what's up, D? Hello, D. So yeah, these guys are still in jail. Help them out. All right. Nancy Pelosi's husband, who should be in jail and is not. California prosecutors fault auto-generated boilerplate language for Paul Pelosi drug allegation. Oh, now all of a sudden they're taking it back. Napa County, California prosecutors walked back a boilerplate drug allegation. Remember we talked about this yesterday, saying there's drugs in there? In his system against Paul Pelosi on Wednesday after his arraignment on a pair of misdemeanor charges in the fatal crash wrecked two vehicles and injured the other driver. The criminal complaint obtained Tuesday alleged that Pelosi injured the other driver while under the influence of alcoholic beverages and a drug under their combined influence. But prosecutors have confirmed they are alleging he drove under the influence of alcohol, not that he had a drug in his system. Isn't that just convenient? Isn't that convenient? Sounds a little fishy to me, doesn't it, Drunk Uncle? Now, why would it say there was drugs in the system? And this is months afterwards, so you know they had the blood test, right?
Maybe maybe it was something that he was prescribed.
It's still a drug. It's still a drug.
I understand, but like maybe it's a medication that might not hinder your driving abilities, like my Adderall or something. Well, but a blood test is going to show up as amphetamine. And they're like, that's about, but still, like if you were Xanax or something like that and drinking, oh yeah.
Well,
you're going to get caught with that even if you have a prescription. But if like it's Adderall, like a stimulant or something.
Well, I'm just saying, it says his blood alcohol content was 0.082. 0.08 is the legal limit. So he was barely over the legal limit, and yet he crashed. I'm defending a domestic terrorist, and I'm afraid to talk about vaccines. He's not a domestic terrorist. And the reason why I'm afraid to talk about vaccines, see now I know you are a liberal trying to get me in trouble, because you know that the minute I talk about a vaccine, YouTube will take my channel down. I gotcha. See you later, liberal. You no longer got my attention. Goodbye. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me say it.
Good day, sir.
There you go. Hope you're going to prep your dinner. Okay, I only have one news item left, and then we're going to bring everybody in for a discussion. So be ready to come on in, Hoper Dopers. What does everybody want to make? What do we want to talk about today? What's the discussion for the night?
Hookers.
Hookers? No, Richard Hertz. No. All right, get this. I just, saw the headline, and I was like, no freaking way. No way. Whoopi Goldberg suggests that God supports abortion and clashes with pro-life Hasselbeck. She said, God gave us the freedom of choice. Are you friggin' kidding me? God, that's like, what, I don't know. Have you ever built anything, Drunk Uncle? Like that took you forever, like a model or something like that?
It took me forever, but something that took like a whole day, and that was my desk.
Okay, well, how about this instead? Let's say this. You pay off your house tomorrow. It's been 30 years or 15 years, whatever your loan is. You pay off your house. Are you just going to go and say, and you're just going to get rid of your insurance and say, you know what? Burn my fucking house down. I don't care. That's like saying God who created this baby is going to say, I give you the choice to murder something I built for you. God gives you a baby out of his love for you. He doesn't want you to have an abortion. He's not giving you a choice for an abortion. Goldberg is a douchebag.
Yeah, I mean, we have choices that we have to make all the time, and if you follow the Christian faith, you know that there are repercussions for those choices.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, God does give us the choice, free will or whatever, but we you got to answer for it
Oh
if
yeah.
you follow the faith. So she's
Yeah.
right, but she just doesn't complete the thought.
Well.
You know.
Yeah, let's see what it says. So it says, during Wednesday's episode of The View, co-host Whoopi Goldberg debated with pro-life guest and former View co-host Elizabeth Hasselbeck on what it means to be pro-life. During the segment, Goldberg made arguments suggesting that God is fine with abortion. Bullshit. Goldberg, who insisted that every co-host of ABC daytime talk show was pro-life, despite them all rallying against the overturning of Roe versus Wade in the past, argued against Hasselbeck's claim that abortion was the wrong option for pregnant women. The host and famous actor, she's not a famous... Whoopi Goldberg is not famous. Oh my gosh, she did Sister whatever, Nun whatever, I don't know what the hell it's called. I can't even name any other movies that she's ever been in.
I think she was in another one like that had something to do with a ghost. I can't remember what the name of it was.
Oh, it was called Ghost. That's right. Wasn't it Ghost with Patrick Swayze, Demi Moore, and her? That's right.
I thought it was a different movie about a ghost, but it could be. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. Well, it's called Ghost, and she's in it, so I'm pretty sure that's the one you're talking about. Okay.
No, I think it's Ghost Dad. Ghost Dad.
That's Bill Cosby.
That was Bill Cosby.
Yeah. You're racist. You're racist.
Or maybe she looks like a man.
Maybe. Goldberg also argued that Jesus Christ's teaching of do unto others as you would have them do unto you obliged her to not speak out against abortion, lest she risk judging others. Shut the fuck. Oh my gosh. Really? Really? Steven Richards says I'm full of... I've never even seen that name before. Okay, anyways. Yeah, Hope, I want some tuna casserole. There was nothing good. That's all the news. There's no news today. No news today.
Like tuna out of a can or like seared tuna?
Typical liberals. I'm not a liberal. And I didn't censor you. I just said I'm not going to look at your chat, your stuff anymore. Now here I am looking at it again. You know what, guys? We're going to open up. I'm going to move us to the other chat room real quick, Drunk Uncle. I'll be right back. So that way people can join us.
All right, yeah, I got to move over to then.
I was going to do it for you.
Oh, okay.
If I can. Let's see. How did I do it yesterday? I was able to do it yesterday. It's not working.
I thought I backed out and joined.
Oh, wait, that's never mind. Well, I guess we're in the right. Are we missing one? Oh, well, we'll just stay in here. I'll just unblock it. Everybody can join us in here, I guess. Because I'm missing one. Oh, wait, you know what? Here's what we'll do. I just got to edit this. Give me 1 second to edit this. It says it's a chat room when it's not a chat room. It is... overview. It's not a chat room. I'll just start a new one. We'll just add a new one. I'll just call it Everyone Chat. How about that? Everyone Chat. It's a voice room. Create channel. Okay, there it is. All right, now let me move us to over here. There's me going in there. Now you're in here. All right, Drunk Uncle, are you in here? You should be in here. All right, guys, so we're here. If you guys want to join us in regular chat, come on in. Hope that she'll be in here in a minute. What were the ones where she was a nun? Sister Act. That's it. There you go.
Yeah, there it is.
Anyways. Here we go. Let me go. Let me look at something real quick too, Drunk Uncle, because Hope sent me a link the other day, and she put it in general chat, I think, and it was yesterday, and it had that really, really good thing. It was all about 127 mind-bending philosophy thoughts or quizzes or questions and that's what we're going to debate on today. Or we're not debate. Which one were we going to do? Oh, that's what it was, about nuclear weapons. Nuclear weapons, guys. So here's what we're going to talk about today. I haven't done any research on this. Well, let me find the question again. Would the world be a better place if nuclear weapons did not exist? If nuclear weapons did not exist, would this world be a better place? So if you guys want to come into our Discord chat, come on in, and we're going to talk about it. She was a nun and ghost as well, Beer Guy? I didn't know that. Didn't know that. So what do you think, Drunk Uncle? I'll let you start it off.
On surface value, it seems, to be a good idea that there weren't nuclear weapons, but you can't unring a bell, because I was like, okay, so maybe you need nuclear weapons to let's say you're your society's naturally like weak beta type, and then you're going up against like Dagestani like Russians and these crazy types, but then I was like, okay, well that's weapons, and depends on where you draw the line at, I guess,
Well, let's break this down first. So, not having nuclear weapons, because I mean, how do we get to nuclear weapons? By having nuclear power, stuff like that.
Yes.
Right? So then that means we wouldn't have any nuclear power, which I think, back in the old days wasn't as clean as we thought it was, but I think nuclear power is pretty good deal right now, But the United States isn't building anymore. They're actually shutting them down, right? So we have coal, which is very...
Does Homer Simpson still have a job at the nuclear power plant?
Is the Simpsons still on? Are they still on?
I haven't watched it in years.
Actually, you know what? I'm not going to lie. I watched it today. On Disney, I have Disney Plus, and they have the Simpsons on there, so I watch it. But I guess if there was no nuclear weapons, that means there'd be no nuclear power. I guess that doesn't change our life too much, because we still have coal power, we have water power, wind and solar power, which don't exactly help us that much. But let me look at the question real quick again. If nuclear weapons didn't even exist, okay, so the question is they didn't exist. So we can't say, well, what if another country has them and we don't? Then we're screwed. Maybe we should change it up a little bit to something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hope, are you still cooking dinner, or are you ready?
I'm here.
What do you think?
So what are we debating?
Okay.
We're talking about...
That link that you sent me yesterday about the 127 philosophical debating stuff. Let me read the question again now. Gosh darn it. Would the world be a better place if nuclear weapons did not exist?
In a way, I would say yes. And in a way, I would say no. Because mutually assured destruction keeps everybody in check. But then again, if it didn't exist, then there could be more wars. I don't know. I mean, because of mutually assured destruction, does that put the brakes on countries going to war? Because if countries have nuclear weapons, then some of them may be more apt to use them. And if we didn't have nuclear weapons, then would that mean that more countries would go to war, so their wars would break out more often? because there's no nuclear weapons.
I get what you're saying. Drunk, go ahead.
You verify that. You could figure out when the first nuclear weapon was invented. And I'm sure this would take some digging and to see if we have more or less war, pre-nuclear weapons or post-nuclear weapons. If they're like level,